Well, I'm shooting this video from the senator's office. I was in here yesterday with Tony, sharing and visiting about the Awake event that's happening on the 28th of April, where we're joining the four Christian colleges for an opportunity of worship and coming together. And Tony asked if I would come and speak on behalf of our representation to that group. I hope you can join us that night. It's going to be great. But I was sitting in here talking to Tony, and I noticed behind him these bricks. And it made me think about the beginning of this year. Remember when we started in student leadership and Carrie Herzog did an amazing presentation on building a city of hope. And she had all these bricks, and we got to talk about these bricks. And she challenged us through the words of Nehemiah about how are we going to rebuild this city? And how are you, as you are positioned at your space in the wall, going to be a builder of a city of hope? And as we do themes, I often think about this. When we start the year, we have these themes. It's very exciting. Everyone's really pumped. But do we ever come back at the end and reevaluate the theme? Sometimes we reevaluate what we've done. Sometimes we reevaluate how fun it's been. But do we evaluate the theme? The theme of building a city of hope. Now, if I were Nehemiah and you were the Israelites building the city, and I was to tell you I was coming to check out your section of the wall today, what would that be like for you? Would you be, oh, here comes Todd. Hey, Todd, here's my area. Here's my area of leadership. Let me tell you what I've done. We laid this foundation here, and we built this, and then, man, the rains came, and I washed it out, so I had to take the wall down. I had to put it back together, and John over here, he was helping, and then Mary over here got hurt, so we had to fix her, but we got there, and we've kept a good spirit, and we built, and this is our section. We've still got a long way to go, and we've certainly had some problems, but we are excited about where it's gone, and you can see the progress that has been made. Is that your leadership position? Or if you saw me coming down to your section of the wall, would you be like, oh, quick, here comes Todd. What are we going to do? Okay, quick, throw some bricks up there, do that. And I'd come and you'd kind of look sheepish, well, we've been building, but we've had some problems along the way, and it rained, and it kind of washed it out, and it wasn't my fault. I really tried, but we've done it, and we're making progress now. I kind of, John, he realized he wasn't doing his job, so I had to spend a lot of time talking to John about that, and if he was doing his job, I think we'd be in a better place. And Mary, well, she got injured, and that really set us back, and it was quite frustrating, actually, and I talked to her about it, but but I think we're doing well now. Well, would you be at another section of the wall where I'd come and, I don't know, maybe you're eating your sandwiches and you'd be like, oh, hey, Todd, how you doing? It's like, good. What's going on here? It's like, it's great. Having a great time. Like, well, what's going on with your section of the wall? What? Oh, yeah, the wall. The wall. I forgot about the wall. I mean, I was here with John and Mary. We're having a great time. We've really learned a lot about what they're doing in each other's lives, and we're just excited about what God's doing and enjoying the view and enjoying what God can do in this place. And if I would have said, but you're supposed to be building a city of hope, you're supposed to be building this section of the wall. You're right. You're right. I knew we were supposed to be doing something. Yeah, sorry about that. We'll get on that. Where are you at if I were to come by? If I were Nehemiah, as Nehemiah came to the different areas, would you be a person that is excited to show me the progress, excited to show me of what you've done, excited to tell me how you had problems, you overcame them, you figured them out, and you're really making good structural progress? Or would you be a person that would tend to make up excuses about why you weren't able to deliver on what was asked of you, and tend to blame some things around you, or push that responsibility onto someone else? Or would you have just, quite frankly, forgot that you were supposed to be building something at all, and feel a little bit sheepish about it? Building a city of hope, that was our process. That was our theme. That was our goal. How's it been for you this year? How's it been for your team? Because we're coming to the end, and we've got about 3 weeks left, and I want to challenge you with this. There's 3 weeks left, and there are still plenty of bricks that can be placed. And I don't really care where things are at in your wall. I don't necessarily care about the excuses of whether it was built to code or not. What I want to ask you today is, do you have some more bricks that you can place between now and the end of the year? Can you speak hope into one of your students' lives that you get to lead? Can you speak hope into someone on your floor, someone in your apartment building? Can you speak hope into a professor or a staff member? Can you speak hope into this city in some capacity? Because these bricks go in one at a time. And it doesn't matter if you've got a wall. What matters is if you're placing those bricks each and every day. So you've got a few weeks left, and I hope and challenge you, North Central leader, to continue to build on the work that you're doing. I challenged Carrie. Well, I didn't challenge her. I asked her, actually. I said, what's the theme for next year? And she was like, I'm not sure. And I said, why do we have to come up with a theme every year? I think building a city of hope is an enduring theme. Not forever, but I think it's got at least 2 years of worth in it. What if there was a chapter 2? What if building a city of hope was more than just a t-shirt icon, but it actually was a blueprint to what we want to do at North Central? And whether you're coming back in a new leadership position, you're still needing to build a city of hope. Whether you're graduating, you think, I'm done with my leadership position, you're moving to a different section of the wall. But you get to choose whether you're going to build a city of hope through North Central or whether you're going to tear it down and break it apart. Because sometimes when we leave, we can say, North Central changed my life and I'm going to give back to it and I'm going to promote it and I'm going to share and I'm going to support it. But we can also say, I can't wait to get out of North Central, and I can be bitter and I can say things that are not helpful and not uplifting and are not hopeful, even though you're not on campus anymore. So as you go through your journey as a leader, I want to challenge you, first of all, to get your homework done. 3 weeks left. Get the grades in. Get your papers written. Go to class. And then second, continue to build a city of hope. We've only got a few of these left, guys. I hope they continue to be helpful. Be encouraged today. Build well.